What's up, y'all? Howdy, folks. Howdy, folks. Howdy, howdy, folks. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? It's been a long ass time. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's been a really long time. I haven't been on live for as long as I can remember. I don't even remember the last time I was on live. Let me turn on the music. Hold on. Hey, how's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, I just wanted to drop by and thank everybody for supporting the new drops, the new 2 pre-releases. If you guys haven't heard already, song Burn, song Cold, just released both of them very recently. Dropped Burn just about 2 weeks ago now, and Cold I released like 2 days ago, coming up to the 3rd day. And you know, I've just been really overwhelmed because it's been so long since I've released music, and it's weird for me to kind of, you know, reconnect with everybody. You just kind of assume after like a year of not releasing music that, you know, people would forget about you. So again, it was just really it was just really nice to see all y'all being so goddamn supportive. Made all my, you know, all the work mean something, I guess, because not that the song would mean any less, I suppose, because I wrote the songs really not only thinking about myself, but just thinking about everybody around me, really. Like, that's where the song kind of manifested. I can't even talk. Manifested. So it means a lot that you guys like the songs. I'm super blessed to have supporters like y'all, and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. Wanted to drop by and see how everyone's doing. Yeah. Why are you always live when I'm in class? I haven't been on live for a while, but if I'm always on live while you're in class, might be the timing due to the fact that I'm in Korea, and I'm not sure where you're from, but yeah, I'm always working right around this time. So yeah. What's up, C-Swag? What's good, bro? My mom wants you to come to America. Man, I want to go to America too. I haven't been home in a long ass time, so yeah, going home would be very nice. Devon, what's good? 디반이도 왔고, swag도 왔고. When will Nike sponsor you? That's a good question, because if you guys don't know, I'm from Oregon, and Nike is from Oregon, and I wear a lot of Nike stuff. If you guys know anything about me, I'm not like crazy about, like, you know, I don't spend a lot of money on like fashion and all that stuff. Like, I'll just see clothes that I like and I just kind of buy it all at once. So, and I really like how Nike t-shirts and like jackets and hoodies, like, I like how they fit, I like how they feel. So I usually go all out with Nike stuff. And hell, like, my shoe collection is all, like, it's all Nike. So, man, eventually I need to get in touch with somebody who works with Nike and be like, hey man, we need to work together. I need to get that sponsorship. Hola. We're waiting for you in France. Bonjour. ᴄᴏʀύπyr. It snowed in Oregon yesterday. Nice. I talked to my parents just this morning. I don't remember them talking about any snow though. Which part of Oregon are you from? Man's is like 32. No, I'm like, I just turned 15 the other day. I'm turning back time. No, I actually turned 51. I'm a time traveler. 야식 추천 받아요. 프링글스 그 새로 나온 종류 두 가지 있는데 스파이시 프론이라고 있어. 그 영어로 적혔는데 한국말로는 뭔지 뭐라고 적혔는지 잘 모르겠거든. 근데 매운 새우 맛 나는 프링글스 있는데 진짜 맛있어. 그거 먹어봐. 편의점 가면 있을 거야. Swag. What's a Corbyn button, bro? Come to Chile. Hey man, I'd love to go to Chile. 형, 야식에서는 식은 음식이에요. 과자는 음식이 아니니? Devon here is saying that he's like, what's like a late night snack? Well, I mean, technically food. I would have, or I could recommend him. I just recommended some Pringles, and he's upset that I recommended snacks over like solid, legitimate, substantial food. Which, hey man, I love snacking, so substantial enough for me. Hello from Turkey. Hello. Oh, Benjamin Buttons. That's silly, bro. Please go live more. Yeah, I would like to, but I've just been busy. I'm still busy, really. Hashtag OSS. I'm busy right now. I haven't been able to find time to be on social media all that much until I started dropping some music for y'all. And I only did that because you guys have been waiting for over a year, right? I just bought some Philly cheesesteak Pringles. I have never had that, but that sounds really good. 나 살 안 빠졌어. 전혀 안 빠졌어. 빠진 건 아니야. 요즘에 이제 운동을 조금 더 열심히 했는데 먹는 거를 한 2-3배를 먹고 있어가지고 살은 절대 빠지진 않았어. 그러고 이제 복싱 시작했어. 근데 복싱 하는 만큼도 내가 더 많이 먹으니까 살이 빠지지는 않았을 거야. By the way, y'all, I just started boxing last week. And it's like one of the most fun I've had in such a long time. So glad. I'm so glad I started. It's really, really fun. Do you already have the new projects in progress? I'm not going to talk about any of the stuff that's coming up. I would love to talk about Cold. I'd love to talk about Burn. The two pre-releases to OSS, which you guys, if you guys haven't checked out, go check it out. It's available on most of the big streaming platforms right now, and the music videos are up also. It's on the 28 Laboratory official YouTube channel, so go check it out, show some love. Hopefully you enjoy it and you could, spread the love. And yeah, would love to answer any questions as far as the two pre-releases go, but anything about the future releases, I'm not gonna disclose anything. That's for y'all to find out when the time comes. But you guys know what it is. It's not like, I I'm keeping my word when I say that, like, I'm back, and I'm not planning on taking like another big hiatus, even after the album. So just know I'm not gonna disappear on y'all like that again. I just needed some time. I needed some very good place in my life. Somebody said Burn was unnecessarily good, and I appreciate that. Thank you. If you heard Burn, I'm about to ask anyone who's gonna comment on Burn. If you heard Burn, have you heard Cold? Does FSA mean favorite song of the album? And I'm not gonna answer any of that kind of stuff right now. Not answering those questions. It's okay to have some time for yourself. Yeah. I mean, it's not even just about like the whole, like, again, like I don't know specifically or like the exact time I took off. I know it's been over a year since I've released music, so until recently, of course. And yeah, it's not like I literally just sat there doing nothing, right? I wasn't just like, you know, wallowing in like my pity or like being sad or like, you know, overwhelmed with work. Really, it was just literally about life, about a lot of different things that I had going on in my head. Most specific, like mostly music, really. I just wanted to just like work on music and get better rather than just make music. So yeah. I can't decide if I prefer Burn or Cold. I mean, you could just, like, they're both really different. If you guys heard the two songs, I wouldn't say they are at all similar. So if you're in the mood for Burn, you're in the mood for Burn. If you're in the mood for Cold, you're in the mood for Cold. So Burn or Cold, which is your favorite? I don't know. Again, same thing. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, it just, I'm either in the mood for one or the other, really. But the reason why I wanted to release Burn first was because I've been holding on to Burn for a very, very long time. One information I could give you about Burn is that I've had that song for almost as long as I've been away from, you know, social media and all that stuff. So, and it's, to be honest, it's not like I like reworked the music or anything. That's like my old music in a sense. So I wanted to kind of close that chapter and start a new chapter with this upcoming project. And without spoiling anything, really, I guess, because I don't think it's a spoiler when I say this. Beyond this current project that is about to, you know, that's in the works right now, I plan on exploring a lot of different soundscapes. So I just really needed Burn to come out to just like end that chapter of my music career, right? And when I say end, I'm not saying I'm never gonna make that type of music ever again. It's just, it's actually more technically speaking, really, just like the way I used to make music. I just wanted to, yeah. I'm having a really hard time articulating what I'm trying to say, but I hope you guys understood what I'm saying. But point being, yeah, like I like to listen to Burn sometimes, and sometimes I like to listen to Cold. So I couldn't tell you which one I like better, really. So you guys should go check it out if you guys haven't already. And decide for yourself which one you like better. Will there be more songs like Criminal and so on, or aka harder songs? Yeah, sure. When I say sure, it's just like, guys, I'm not boxing myself into like any type of music. If you guys haven't realized already, like until Burn and Cold, really, which are pre-releases, right? to an upcoming bigger thing, I've been releasing singles. And generally speaking, I feel like my singles have been kind of all over the place. And I don't mean that in a bad way, really. I just, I've just always been open to trying different sounds. But at the same time, it's just me, like, it's me making the songs. So it's always gonna kind of sound like my song, right? And this is not a flex. I think that's just how it is for any musicians or any producers, any artists of any sorts, right? So, I'm sure if I'm feeling, like, when I make music and I release it, it's definitely, like, from a place I was at. So if I was making a harder type music, it's probably because I was feeling that type of way. I was probably a lot of pent up energy, like Criminal, like All Mine, Liquor Talk, all those songs that came from anger, kind of, really. Like, it's just, I've had a lot of passive aggressive energy, I guess, that I had to let out in my music. And then there was no other way to release that stress, right? More of my depressing music, I suppose, wasn't the point to be, like, depressing. It was essentially just like me writing a journal through my music. So yeah, that's why I don't ever know what kind of music will be made. I don't plan on it. I just kind of start making, I start out making chords usually first. And when I play out the chords, I usually play it based on how I feel. So yeah. So I will never really know what type of music I'll be making, but for sure, I'm not limiting myself to a specific genre. 디프레싱한 감정을 너무 잘, 그러니까 디프레싱한 감정을 표현을 잘하는 것도 아닌 것 같고, 그냥 C swag가 swag 네가 잘 들어준 거야, 그냥. I appreciate it, bro. Whatever music you'll be making, huh? Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You must have wanted to kill someone during Criminal phase. And yeah, no, it's not about, I said yeah. No. It's not about me wanting to physically kill somebody or physically harm someone when I wrote that song. I think it was just about, like, how do I say this in the most PG way possible? I mean, it's not even that, like, graphic what I'm trying to say. It's just, like, I was kind of done with people when I was making Criminal. I was just really, really done with a lot of people in my life. A lot of users, abusers, a lot of manipulative folks. And they always talk all big, like, they talk big. And there were some folks, you know, who were backed by big companies, fronting like they got something going on. But when I, you know, uncovered what was going on, not that I was even trying to uncover, this is why you guys have to, I firmly believe in karma. If you put up a front, people will eventually catch on to that shit, and you don't even have to try to catch on to it. It just comes around. And I just had a handful of folks that just, you know, just I was done with. After hearing about what was going on, I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna take over. Like, and I don't need any help. I'm gonna do my own shit. I don't need handouts. I don't need to go around flexing like that. Like, so even in my music, like, you guys realize, rarely do I ever flex anything. It's mostly, like, even if it's a flex, it's just like me kind of congratulating myself to be like, hey man, you're doing a good job. It's not about like, yo, check out my, you know, this and that type shit, you know what I mean? Which is fine. If you, again, that's why, like, by the way, I don't mind braggadocious music. I listen to a shit ton of it and I feel it, and that's the thing. I think music that's genuine and it's actually coming from a real place, You believe it, and that's why it's so good. But yeah, it's just there's too many fake artists and like fake people that I was dealing with at the time I was making Criminal. So I think that's where that song came. I mean, where that energy came from. And once I made that song, I was just like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm not angry anymore. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hold on one second. Do you think you will do a concert one day? Of course, of course, of course. If you haven't been in my past lives, you guys might not know. I was supposed to be on a tour a little while back, but Corona happened and screwed everything up. And since then, it's just like, I couldn't I didn't want to, me personally, like milk like my old music while I'm on tour. So, and also on top of that, it's not like I've released like so many, like I didn't have like a lot of music to work with. So, yeah, a part of me just feels like, again, things happen for a reason, and I'm glad in a way that got canceled, because for me to put on the best show, I feel like we needed more music anyways. And so yeah, I mean, I think it's just like it's gonna happen. So like, yeah, it's gonna happen, guys. A world tour is gonna happen eventually. When I say world tour, I mean maybe it won't be like all at once, because I don't want to like fucking like kill myself doing it. But you know, and again, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna relegate myself to like a specific area and just be like, oh, I'm done. Like, you know, it's gonna happen though, guys. And trust me when I say I'd love to go to all these places that you guys are shouting out. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. Happy late birthday. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Homies. Is the music depressing? Let me change it. Like, my playlist is fairly full of depressive music though. And it's not because I'm depressed, by the way. And that's the beauty in depressing music. Like, if you feel in a certain type of way and like you don't have any way to like release it, when you listen to music that speak for you, it's just, it's like you kind of release your stress through their pain in a way, right? So yeah. Bro is in sad boy hours. Nah, I'm good. I just happened to turn on one of my playlists and it's just playing a lot of moody music. What am I drinking? I'm drinking good old water. H2O. Paint the pain away. Oh, paint the pain well. Okay. Have you been watching FIFA Korea versus Brazil? Isn't that happen? That's at like 4 in the morning. It's like almost 3. It's 2:40 right now. To be honest, if you guys know me, like, I'm a huge NBA fan. I'm a diehard Blazer fan, not a bandwagoner at all. I've been a fan since I was in grade school. I'm just an insane Blazer fan, and also generally an NBA fan. But yeah, I've just never really been all that into soccer. But I know World Cup is different. It's you know, you gotta rep your country. But yeah, I'm not all that crazy about soccer. But I know it's kind of a big game. I know they started the winner go home round. Was it the semifinals right now? No, quarterfinals. So I might watch it. I think I am. Mike told me about it, so actually I didn't even really think about watching it at first, but Mike told me it's like late, so I was like, okay. I mean, I'm gonna be working anyway, so I might just have it playing on the side. And but that's the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it with the sound off if I want to work. So will I be able to multitask like that? Because I know damn well that I'm not a good multitasker. So we'll see. We'll see if I'll actually pay attention to the game or not. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I actually am planning on at least turning it on. We'll see how if I get into it or not. Hello, or hey, Corey. Do I know you? Why do I? Okay, never mind. Might be somebody completely random, and I thought I might know you for a second. ᴄᴏʀyüb have merch? We do, but it's always kind of an exclusive drop. That Mike, go follow him if you ever want to keep updated with all our activities about like merch and all that stuff. It's 28lab, or double Z OO 28lab. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, he's the designer. He makes it he makes it all, right? So he produces like limited amount of merchandise. So like it's like first come first serve. Like whoever orders it first gets it. So once it's out, it's out. So yeah. Played your new song for my boyfriend, and now he's had it on repeat. Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Literally spreading the love. I appreciate that. Hold on one second. Oops. Sorry about that. Mike hates me, dude. I'm not buying from him anymore. That's weird. Mike doesn't hate people like that. I mean, he does. He hates people that he finds unjust, which is cool. But I'm sure he doesn't hate you. I don't know. I'm sure you're probably joking, but if you got an impression that he doesn't like you, I'm sure he's joking. When Burn dropped, I played it 21 times straight because I loved it so much. That's mad specific. You played it 21 times. I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Thank you. But 21 times. Why 21? Why not round it down to 21? Or I mean, round it down to 20. Why 21 specifically? Love you from Iran. Thank you. Love you too. Bruh, Japan lost. Okay, I don't know who's playing who. The only game I know about is Korea and Brazil later. Again, I'll say it again. I don't know much about the World Cup. If you guys want to talk about the Blazers or the NBA, I'm all for it. I'm here for it. I got plenty to talk about. I played Burn so much it actually started to burn my phone. Oh man. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently I played a copyrighted song, so I got kicked off. 아까 전에 틀은 노래가 인스타그램에서 틀면 안 되는 노래였는가 봐요. Sorry about that. 지반이 진짜 늦게까지 안 잔다. What happened? I got kicked off of Instagram or I got kicked off live for a second because I turned on a song that's copyrighted or something. So that's kind of weird if you think about it, right? Because wouldn't you want people to play your songs on live? I don't understand that, but it is what it is. Play cold? Alright, I'll play it. I usually never turn on my own music during my lives. But you know, it's been a long time. So I think it's only fair to kind of take a few requests. I hope I shouldn't get kicked out for playing my own music, right? Instagram's not gonna kick me out off my own life for playing my own song, right? It's such a depressing song to turn on during my live, though.
The strangest time, can we make it to the other side? After all, I'm sure that you'll decide. And I know you hate it on the side.
Playing this song makes me depressed. I don't even know if I want to talk anymore. It goes a little bit too much with the weather. Yeah, it's been really cold in Korea too. So yeah.
Every day was something new, and the further I kept falling down. If something so beautiful can turn on me, then what will stop the bleeding right now? So I know you're gonna hate this fucking part, but I needed to find myself in something else. So
by the way, I have a question for you guys. For the folks who have seen Cold, the music video of Cold, I'm kind of curious as to how many of the This is bullshit. This is absolute rubbish, folks. This is absolute rubbish. I just got kicked off of live for playing my own music. That's insane. How does that even make any sense? Guys, they didn't used to do that. I guess they're cracking down, right? Cracking down on what though? What if I'm the artist and what if I'm the producer who decided, hey man, like you could play my music on live and it's not a big fucking deal? Oh man, that's crazy. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. See, I had an assumption that this only happens if you ask specifically like your distribution team to like, hey man, like I don't want my music being freely played on like live streams because I want to get I'm a stingy artist and I want to get paid for every single play. Which again, by the way, I don't mean to make it sound negative, although I just did, and that's just coming from my reaction to my music being kicking me off of my own live because I never wanted that. But yeah, I guess they're just cracking down, which is I don't get. But well, sorry guys, if you guys want to go listen to my song Cold or Burn, you know, if you have Spotify, if you have Apple Music, if you have Tidal, if you have Deezer, if you have Amazon Music, if you have iTunes, it's all up on there. Otherwise, the music video itself is also up on the 28 Laboratory YouTube official channel, so go check that out. I would love to play it for you guys. I was actually, at first, I was very reluctant to play Cold because it's such a sad song, but you know, like after a little bit, I was just like, hey, you know what, like this brought up a lot of questions that I wanted to ask you guys about the music video. But the goddamn live kicked me off because I was playing the song, so it just kind of threw me off completely and I lost my train of thought. So blame whoever's running Instagram right now. I'm not sure if it's Mark Zuckerberg still or not. By the way, I'm not here trying to talk any like shit about Mr. Zuckerberg. I'm just saying whoever decided that this needed to happen, where you can't play music on your lives, which I think is integral to any streams or any lives, right? Having music in the background, like literally background music, unless you're like blasting it to the point that you're actually like drowning out everything. And hell, even that should be the streamer or whoever's, you know, broadcasting, that should be in their power, right? So I don't get it. 아니 그냥 저작권 있는 음악은 다 튕겨요. 본인 것도 그 저작권자여도. 그러니까 아니 내 말은 옛날에는 지금도 아까 전에 안 그랬나? 그러니까 어떤 노래는 문제 없고 어떤 노래는 내가 지금 틀은 노래들 다 저작권이 있을 거 아니야. 지금 노래 틀은 건 다 유통이 된 곡들이니까. 근데 그 노래들은 괜찮고 어떤 노래는 틀면 안 되고 이런 게 나는 좀 이해가 안 된다는 거야. 그냥 실은 그러고 뮤지션 아니면 프로듀서 입장에서는 곡 한 번 플레이 한다고 돈을 벌고 싶은 마음도 이해는 해. 그러면 적어도 아티스트든 프로듀서한테 여쭤봐가지고 스트림 같은 거에서는 틀어도 된다 안 된다 그런 것까지도 정리를 해놓으면 요즘 시대에는 그런 걸 정리할 수 있지 않을까 싶거든. 솔직히 당연히 몰라. 아니면 그냥 다 오픈하게 하든지. 모르겠다. 난 이해가 안 간다 솔직히. Corey is pouty right now. Yeah, it's just, again, like, it's not even about me playing my music kicking me off, which ticked me off. It's just the idea of getting kicked off for playing music in the background. Do you guys not understand? Like, I mean, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about when I say is like, listen, I haven't watched a single Twitch stream in my life, but I know how big it is. I would assume a lot of the times they would play music in the background, no? Why do they do that? Because it sets the tone, it sets the music, like it sets the mood, it sets like the personality of the streamer too, because you know like what type of music they like. Like you build a relationship through even background music. So I don't understand why they would kick you off of live just because you have music playing in the background. So yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. Just for a second, it was a little bit frustrating because it happened twice in a row, just right now. Yeah, it's copyrighted music. Yeah, I get it. Guys, it's fine. I was just on a rant. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not taking a stand or anything. I'm not making a very important point. I was just ranting. Make it live on TikTok. Guys, I have yet to make a TikTok account, so... Oh, yeah. So I will ask you this. Ask you guys this. I had a question. For those of y'all here who've seen the music video for Cold, I am wondering if you guys picked up anything interesting, or if you guys have any lingering question marks about Okay. You know what? Never mind, guys. Never mind. I can't even talk. Never mind, guys. I take that back. I don't want to ask that question right now. C-Swag! 노래 축하해. Guys, if you guys see this guy's commenting here in Korean, other than Devon, the other guy's name is C-Swag. He's an artist, he's a producer, he's an incredible hip-hop artist, and just generally a very good producer, just a very talented guy. And he just released a song. It's really good. It's a very hype song. If you need a turn up, if you need a party, if you need to just, you know, a little pep in your step, if you need some energy, going to work, of course, if you're gonna party, you know, if you need some energy in your life, go check it out. It's a really, really good song. But he was just saying that he was on live himself, and he played his song really quietly, and he got kicked out too. So I'm waiting, but then you cancel the question. Yeah, sorry. It's like I'll eventually ask this question later on down the road, but I just yeah, it was just something that I wanted people to actually kind of catch on themselves. So I feel like if I specifically talk about that one thing, I'll just make it too obvious, I guess. Although not that it matters. It's not like I made it like super duper discreet. Like I made sure people who paid attention would ask that question. But yeah. Point being, go watch the music video for Cold from beginning to end. How about that? Also 가면 또한 있는 말이야. 또한. Swag, congratulations, bro. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. Oh yeah, this song is called Bust Down, by the way. C-Swag Bust Down. Featuring, it's a Korean name, so I don't particularly remember, but the song is called Bust Down. It's a really good song. It's a ballin' song. Am I gonna release new music? You'll see. You guys will see. I mean, I just released a song 2 days ago, so go check that out if you haven't. And before that, 2 weeks ago, I released a song called Burn and Cold. Very easy to remember. So go check out those two songs. They're both pre-releases. So, yeah. 오늘 작업 조지고 나니까 멋진지 모르겠다. 우리가 뭐 지금 스웩이랑 말하고 있는 거야? 다 못 읽었어, 미안. I just wanted to pop in and say how amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Corey's self-promo game isn't lacking at all today. Hey, this is what an independent artist gotta do. They gotta connect with their fans, communicate, actually understand how everybody's feeling. Like, I mean, I can't, I guess, like, know how everyone's feeling, but at least let you guys know in on like how I'm feeling. Just stay in a relatively similar wavelength as far as like you know, just aside from the music itself, like how everyone's doing in their lives. Yeah, I just like to connect with the supporters. Like this is the least I can do. The least I can do. Can I say anything in Arabic? I can't, or I mean, I don't know anything. So if you would like to teach me something nice, that'd be nice. If I could catch the comment, I will. I'll try to read it, and I'll try to remember it, which I cannot guarantee that I'll remember. But can you dance? Yeah, I could throw down on the floor. I could burn it up. No, actually, I haven't danced in forever. The only time I dance is when I'm insanely just completely out of my mind drunk. I don't really dance like that. I mean, everybody just, you know, sways, right? When they listen to good music, you can't help yourself but just kind of like bob your head. I don't think that's, I mean, that's a form of dancing though, right? Did you have a good birthday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was actually a collective kind of birthday. Me and Mike have a very similar birthday. Joan and Ashley have a really similar birthday. So we just kind of, Joan's birthday was a little bit earlier. So Joan celebrated her birthday. We celebrated her birthday separately. And the rest of us, we got together, and you know, you guys know, like, we have like our close-knit friends, so we got together, just had a good time, like, you know, took the time to unwind and just let loose, have fun. So yeah, I had a great time. So we're just gonna collectively forget how hard 2-4K choreos are. Yo, that shit was hard. Yeah, I remember I had to spend most of my time while, like, so we'd have dance practices, but after dance practice, you'd have to actually, you know, practice even on your own time. Like, sometimes we'd spend like nights where we don't sleep and practice, but while I did the hard regimens at the end, I had to practice, and I had to literally go straight to I had to go to my studio and start working on music, right? So I had to split up my time between working on music and doing the choreography. So I don't think I could even live like that anymore. I like got no sleep. Like, I don't get sleep now all that much, but damn, like, I got even less sleep back then. Cause by the time everybody else would go to the dorms, I would have to go to the studio. So I remember I was just like, you know, guys would have extra time to work on their choreographies and I wouldn't. So I'd always be the one to like have to like catch up with everything. So, and it's like, those kids were so much more talented than I was when it comes to dancing, right? So, yeah, it was hard. It was hard. I still remember bingo. Oh man, good times though. Good times, folks. Good times. 2-4K were good times. Very hard, but yeah, man. Good God. So many memories. Do you miss the other members? Yeah, of course I do. If you guys, like, seriously, like, I have no reason to lie about this, and I mean, I'm sure you guys know this. If you guys were actual, like if you guys followed me since I was back in my, you know, back in 2-4K, you guys know how much I absolutely adored my members. They were my family. It wasn't even like, oh, they're my friends. They were like my blood. I took care of them like they were my children. Like, some of them were so fucking young, it felt like they were my they felt like my sons. They were my children. No, but seriously though, like they were family to me. I protected them as much as I can, like from all the hate. Like, I mean, when I say hate, I'm not talking about like from like the outside fans or anything. I'm talking about like, you know, even from like, you know, some like upper like businessmen folks like who drop by, like all these investor guys who drop by and like flex on us and shit and talk shit for no reason, some super corporate shit. I was like, dude, don't ever like, you know, in Korean I'd always tell them to just be like, yo dude, they're actually just talking out of their ass. Like all their shit talking doesn't mean anything to you. Like you guys are fucking amazing at what you guys do. You guys work really hard. Like I love those guys. But yeah, it's just, there were just like a few particular guys who just, in the end, you know, ended up not being who they were. Like once I was done, it turned out, you know, they weren't who I thought they were, because they were only treating me the way that they were treating me because, you know, yeah, I don't want to get too far into that, but yeah, there's a few folks that I actually, yeah. So all in all, I can say this: there are a few folks that I might not be too interested in seeing again, ever again, but most of them, I would absolutely love to, you know, get back in touch with. And in fact, I'm in touch with a lot of them. So yeah. But man, those few folks, if I named them, which I won't, which I absolutely won't. No, I'm not gonna name anybody. I'm not gonna name anyone. But I mean, just for the fun, just for the sake of a little harmless gossip, because it's like, you guys will never guess who it is anyways. So yeah, I actually, like, if you guys know, and I think a lot of you guys might actually know this, I stayed longer than I had to stay in that group. Like I was already done with my contract, but I just did it anyways, just out of love. Like they wanted another comeback. The boss, the CEO wanted another comeback. I was like, and it was already past my contract, but I was like, you know what, for the team, I'll do it. And in fact, I went to the point where it's just like, hey man, you could leave me out of the team if you want, but that's on you. Like, it's not because I didn't want to do it. I actually wanted to, because it's just like out of the love for the team. And I knew it would have been a really bad look if I just suddenly left. Like, although my contract was over, I still wanted to make sure, just like I did everything that I can do. But yeah, so like everything was beautiful. I thought, right? I thought we were all on good terms. Like, everything was clicking. I mean, I will say this, and this is not even shade, by the way. But you guys know, like towards the end, it's just like all the members kept changing for various reasons, of course. But and by the end, it was just like there were like the last few members. It's just like that. Not even the last few. The last member. You guys, I'm sure you know who it is. By the way, love the kid. Like, I'm not. Okay, it's like hard for me to say I love him, because it's like we didn't get to know each other that well. But I tried my best to get to really know him. But the point being, it's just like we didn't have the same bond as like the rest of the members, because we didn't have that much time to spend together. Especially by that time, it's not like we trained together. Like you know, we don't go back like that, right? And most of the time I'd be at the studio again. Other than for practice, I'd be at the studio. So, and you know, if we trained together, we went through everything. So we kind of get each other just by like seeing each other, and just like a single handshake, we could know exactly what's going on, how, like, we know how we were feeling. But we didn't have that connection. So that was that. That's not shade, right? Like, I still loved it. Okay, I can't use the word love that lightly. I liked the kid. He was really cool. He was really, really nice. But that's not my beef, by the way. Like, I have no beefs with him. And he doesn't, I'm sure he doesn't have any ill feelings for me. But, yeah, there was just one really, really out of left field, just like one guy I just like sat down with towards one of my last days at the office. I sat down with him and talked for like 4 to 5 hours, a super long time. And I was just like, man, we've been through a lot, man. Like, you know. And this particular member was always like so nice, like, but he was like, it was like, he was, I guess like he was being fake nice. Like, he would go around like talking all this shit about like all the other members, and like I would always have to clean up after his mess and shit. So I remember that was one of my last talks with him. I was like, dude, you can't do that when I'm gone, because it's gonna fuck up the chemistry, and like I don't want to see this team fucking flop, right? Like I gave up way too much of my life and way too much of my energy, heart and fucking soul into this energy, like into this team. Energy into this team to let it just like miserably fail, right? But yeah, I just needed to know that everybody who was gonna stay really took responsibility and like took up, you know, just like I wanted everyone to be at their fucking best when I left. Hence, that's why I did the last comeback with them. I just so I could talk and get to have my last moment with them, be like, this is what's gonna happen. Like when I'm gone, this is what you guys are gonna be missing, and this is how you guys could fix that, and this is what I can do to help you guys while I'm gone. And by the way, okay, so this sorry, like I meant to make this a really short story, but I'm going on and on. But yeah, so that particular member ghosted me, like, although like he was like, oh, thank you, like, you know, he's like, dude, it's always been love, like I think you're like, you know, I thought of you as my favorite member of all fucking time. Like, you were just buttering me up with all this shit, which at the moment I was just like, oh, okay. So like I had no reason to like doubt him, right? So I was like, yeah, okay, so we went through our shit, so now everything's good. And again, like, it all became good memories. So we ended on that, and the very next day, was it? Either the next day or the 2 days afterwards, the motherfucker ghosted me completely. Like, he, like, apparently went around talking shit about me and started a rumor about me, like, within the to my members. And I had to hear about that, like, way later, by the way. Way later. Because I already had too much on, like, I had already way too much I needed to do on my own. I had to hear through other members about what the fuck he said. And that caused friction between some of my old members and me. Like, he made them not like me first. So, like, I don't know why he did that. I seriously have no idea why he decided to make up a rumor about me, which is fucking hilarious because it's so easy to disprove. I have no idea. I seriously can't, for the life of me, believe he did that. But he made everything fucking weird for the team. Like, he literally divided the team. Which is hilarious to me because I wasn't even a part of the team anymore. Like, physically I wasn't there anymore, right? That's a really fucking shitty thing to do. Am I wrong to think that? Would you guys do that? Would you guys literally talk shit about somebody and make up a fucking, like, just a complete nonsense rumor? I don't know, like, maybe it was a power move. I have no fucking idea. I can't rationalize why he did that. But, yeah, once I found out, I think it was like about 1.5 years later. It was funny because he ended up like, he was talking so much shit about one of the staff members. Excuse me. He was talking so much shit about 2 of the staff members that ended up leaving the company too, by the way. And he talked so much shit about them, specifically to the CEO. He was just like, yo, these people are snakes, blah, 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 right? He ended up following those people. And, like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and that's what I was like, yo, okay, so, like, similar energy, like, people with similar energy are just, like, drawn towards people with the same energy. Like, those people just fuck around with the same kind of people. A whole bunch of deceptive folks. All these people who just like, so just good. Good God, like I'm trying so hard not to like make it too obvious who it is. That's why I'm like tripping over my words and shit. But yeah, man, that specific person really fucked it up for a lot of us. Really fucked it up for a lot of us. It really fucked up my last moment with the team because, man, like I had so much love for that team. So much love. Like I so wanted to like be there for them. And in fact, the funny thing is I dropped by, especially just because it's Changsun. Like I used to drop by they moved to a different office, so I dropped by and like said hi and like would buy them some food, buy them some like snacks and like buy them coffee. Like I don't know anyone now. Like all I know is Changsun and the newest youngin who was there. Other than them, I don't know anybody, right? Like I don't even know the new staff members. Like I don't know anyone. But just cause I have love for Changsun, who is one of the like newer members too. That's the kind of bond that we all had, but somebody had to go fuck that shit up. And that's what upset me the most, because he ruined what could have been such a beautiful memory for me, which it still is. It still is, by the way. But it was a beautiful memory that we could revisit every once in a while, but that guy just fucked it up. Let me add one extra layer of bullshit to this. After hearing about the rumor he talked about, it took so much out of me to just like, there was so much hate in my heart that I was just like, I need to talk about this, right? Like, I mean, with the guy, there was no way I'm just gonna like, I don't want to go talk shit about him because that's a waste of my energy. I don't want to have him have rent space in my head like this, like even like this. Like, how shitty is this? This is so negative. I could be talking about something so much more positive with you guys. But anyways, I actually hit him up the very next day. I was like, bro, I heard that you had some beef with me, and I heard that you were talking about something that wasn't even true. And I just left one message of saying like, yeah, like you were talking about some rumors that make no fucking sense that you could have checked up with me. We need to talk, because I don't want you to go around talking shit. Like, I don't want you to talk about me, and I don't want to talk about you. I just wanted to end it there. But the motherfucker ghosted me again. He never responded. And by the fucking way, I just thought, okay, maybe he blocked me. So I was like, whatever. So I erased his contact after that day. After finding out, after giving, of course I let him, like, I gave him a whole week to, like, over a week to respond. Because again, like, it's not like I'm gonna sit there and wait for the response, by the way. So like, I have things to do too, right? But it's just after a week, you think, it's just like, what the fuck? Why isn't this kid getting back to me, right? Turns out, through a different member, I hear that he's too embarrassed to talk to me or something, which is even a bigger bitch move than any of his shit. Like, again, that's when I lost complete respect for him, and I just blocked him. I didn't even block him. I just erased his fucking contact off my phone. And that was that. But yeah, you guys understand. Like, I hope you guys understand. Whenever you guys ask about 24K and stuff, I have nothing but good fucking memories until the very end, which is really shitty because it had nothing to do with the team, essentially. It was just because of one guy who just fucked it up for all of us. I mean, I'm not going to say all of us. At least for me, I know, like, it fucked it up because I can't speak on everyone's behalf, but I felt like we were all cool. I really did. I thought that we were all really fucking close. Unless everybody was putting up a front, which I know they aren't. They weren't. But, yeah, it's just, dude, we spent so much time together. We went through so much. Like, we fought a lot, but like, I believe that you fight with the people that you love, right? You could be fake with all the folks that, like, you know, you may never see again. So you could just be like, oh, okay, whatever, fuck that energy. Like, I don't want to deal with it. You don't give up on people that you love, right? So I never gave up on all these motherfuckers until that last shit. So, last guy specifically. So after he divided up that whole group, essentially, like, post, you know, like, you know, the members that I was mostly with, right? So, it's funny, because very recently, just like, ᴄᴏʀභyr and I were talking about this very similar topic. We're just like, it would have been so nice if... The funny thing is, ᴄᴏʀභyr is the one guy who's cool with everyone, which I'm so happy for him for doing that, because I remember he was like, kind of like, oh, dude, is it okay? Like, I feel bad. Like, is it okay that I talk to this person? I was like, dude, absolutely, like, it's okay. Like, he did nothing wrong to you. Like, there's absolutely no drama between you and him. So why would that matter, like, what you do or, like, if you talk to him or not, right? But I remember him just passing on the message, like, where just like, God, you know, how nice would it be if we could all just meet up again? I was like, yo, I think the same thing. Like, I'm so jealous of some of my friends who were able to just, like, reconnect with all their old members like that. Even the ones that weren't that close that I know of are able to get together and just, like, be cool, be adults. But for me, it's just like, again, like, I swear to God, we were all good. Like, we were so fucking close. Like, if you guys know anything, like, my past company, it wasn't like a big fucking huge major label, bro. Like, the reason why we saw any modicum of fucking, like, a little sliver of success was, I believe, our energy, our, like, our togetherness, essentially. That's what brought us together. That's why I have you guys, really, essentially, like, why I was able to do what I do. It all came from a beautiful fucking place. It came from love. So that's why it's so fucking disappointing that right now I'm sitting here talking about nonsense, such elementary bullshit. But it is what it is. Like, I guess it can't be fixed. I guess like, one side can't fix everything. You guys know that, right? Yeah. Both sides have to fucking grow up. I was ready to do it. I you know, like, whatever. What the fuck ever. But anyways, God. That was a long ass fucking rant, guys. So you guys, yeah, just so you guys know, that's why whenever you guys bring up 24K and, like, talk about, like, past members and shit, like, I can't help but trip over my words, because I don't want to fucking put somebody on blast specifically, because it's not fair to that person either. But it is what it is. That person fucked it up for the rest of us. So yeah, like, all right. Speaking of which, Lex is in the live right now, and Lex is one of them, man. Lex, see, he reconnects with his old members and shit. Like, when I see that stuff, like, I'm jealous. I'm jealous, man. Like, Lex knows this. Like, we've been through thick and thin. Like, him and his members, I'm sure, fought like cats and dogs. Like, he knows what it is. Like, yeah, it's just, it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, going right back to the main point of the question, which was, like, do I miss them or something? Was it, or do I just stay in contact with them? I fucking miss the shit out of them. The ones that I still care for, right? Which is most of them. But why the other members didn't talk about it with you? Why did the other members not talk to me about it? Because the other members were the ones that the manipulative asshole decided to talk shit about me too, right? Or it's like beyond talking shit. It was just, he literally made up a fucking false rumor about me, which was insane. Just, So out of left field too. It's such a random fucking lie that I was just like flabbergasted. I was like, this is like not even close to anything, like remotely close to anything that happened. So I was like, why would you not just check up with me if this is what you thought? Because you're literally like, where did this come from? Is this like, are you on drugs? Like, the fuck are you like smoking, bro? I have no idea like where this came from. But anyways, I'm good. I'm good. By the way, yeah. Lex, show Lex some love too. Lex absolutely knows what I'm talking. I mean, I don't know how long he was here for, but man, I'm sure like he's been through a lot too. He's been through a lot. Would you ever revisit the genre that you produced for 24K in your own solo music? I don't know, probably not. Like, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that stylistically, and it's just like so early in my producing days that not to look down on any of the music that I made with 24K back then, like it's just made so differently, and the stylistic approach is so different for making a song for a group of like 4 to 5 to 6, 7 members to making a song for one person, because you're working with a lot of different timbres and like a lot of different stylistic voices and all this stuff. So you could be super duper dynamic with your composition and arrangement when you're making a song for a group. But when you're making it for yourself, if you do that, it could come off really fucking messy. So that's probably why I wouldn't do that for myself. I mean, I guess sonically, I might one day wake up and think that I might want to do something that's a little bit more like, you know, EDM, pop, trap type stuff. But that kind of, again, like just that kind of arrangement and composition in itself wouldn't really work for a solo artist, in my opinion. So yeah, I wouldn't say that's something that I'd work on right away, but I might, maybe, who knows. maybe I should dance next time. You know who should dance next time? Lex. I've been telling him to do it. I think you guys have. If you guys don't know already, Lex is an incredibly fucking gifted dancer, bro. That guy could dance. That man could fucking throw down on the floor, man. Lex, we proud of you too, bro. Lex, we all proud of you, bro. Everybody show Lex some love. Yo, you guys have no idea. Like, if you guys know, like, he throws down some, like, random TikTok videos of him dancing. That's, like, nothing. Like, when he, like, actually dances, like, when he cares, like, it puts effort into his dancing, dude, he's different. He could dance, man. That guy could dance. Wasabi! 와사비 형! 와사비 형 보고 싶어! 와사비 형 언제 봐? 와사비 형. Why did Lex stop dancing? I don't think Lex stopped dancing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know. But if you guys are talking about TikTok, that is, I don't think he stopped. Maybe he did. But if he did, respect him, because he's been super zoned in right now. He's been, again, I'm not going to spoil anything, man. But I will say that he's working real hard right now. He's too focused. So if he's been off of TikTok or whatever, don't give him a hard time. Give him his space. He will be back. Yeah. ᴄᴏʀbyr. ᴄᴏʀභy일. 와사비 형 보고 싶다. Corey, have you exercised? Have I exercised? Like, are you saying ever? Do I ever exercise? Or, like, have I ever exercised? You and Dale released music and almost at the same time. Have you heard his new song? Yeah. I think some of you guys may already know this because he kind of decided to randomly air it out on a podcast. By the way, yeah, it's no secret now because he literally talked about it on air. He thought that we were like beefing. I mean, it's not like, okay, well, I mean, I won't say we weren't. At one point, I definitely was really upset at him because he, like, just literally left without saying a word to me. And that guy literally went back. He's, like, literally my day one. Like, he used to live, like, before we moved into the dorms, he lived in my house for a little bit. And I gave him, like, clothes. Like, I took him, like, everywhere with me. I bought him food, like, when he needed, like, when he didn't have the money. Like, I took care of that. He was like my real fucking brother, right? I know now that we cleared up the air, like he had his own reasons or whatever for having to leave without talking to me. That's the thing. That was what the specific reason why I was so. By the way, that last story I was talking about is not Dale. If I could cut down one person, it's not a big one that I was talking about. But again, this story I could talk about. I refused to talk about this story until now because actually I've never talked about this on live ever. But Tay, again, like recently, like, well, I mean, not recently, it's been a little bit now, but he went onto a podcast and literally aired it out like as if like I hate him or something, and he wanted to like be in touch with me, but like I would like ghost him or something, and I really didn't like him or something. That's all false, folks. I didn't ghost him. I didn't hate him. I didn't anything him. Like, I was at the point of just nothing him. Like, I didn't think of him at all. But the reason why the beef existed at first was after one of our first shows, one of our bigger runs, tours, he just, like, on the day we came back to Korea, he just disappeared. He just went AWOL. But he hit up every other member but me and informed what was going on. Which was essentially, like, again, due to some... I think I can't legally talk about, like, the specifics about it, but he had to leave for, I guess, his own reasons. He had his own reasons, which I still actually don't really know about. And I don't care to know because I just don't want to have to know about it because I don't want to really talk about who's right or wrong. Point being, he kept everybody in the loop but me. Which was really fucking weird to me because until the very last day I saw him, we were super cool, which was so confusing to me. Which it almost sounds like I'm talking about the same person I was talking about, but that's not the same person. I'm not talking about Dale at all. It's a completely different person. But yeah, that's why I had my beef with him. Like, just like somebody said it right there. It sounds like you've been betrayed a lot. That's what fucked me up. I gave so much of me to, like, I poured my soul into these guys. Like, I would do everything I can for them. I'd try to take care of them mentally. I would, like, you know, try to fucking nourish them with food. Like, if they don't have, like, if they couldn't, like, you know, if they didn't have spare money to, like, buy food or something, I'd buy them food. Like, I'd do everything for them, right? I did that shit for even my company sometimes, by the way. Like, if the company, for whatever reason, couldn't take care of the members by, like, none of, like, I'm not faulting them. Like, again, it's not like we were, like, a fucking huge company. By the way, I'm sure maybe you guys know this now, but not all the fucking companies in Korea, like, you think, like, all these idols, like, you think they have a glitzy fucking life. That's not true. Like, everyone's going through it. Like, only the top echelon folks are actually doing well, right? So, like, this is why, like, everybody who's been through it know it. Like, they know the hardship. But, okay, back to my point. Like, we went through everything. Like, even with Taylor, again, like, Taylor goes way back with me. He goes further back than any one of my members, right? So, yeah, back to my point. For him to, like, just leave me in the dark was absolutely a mindfuck to me. If anything, I would have assumed he would have come to me first and talk about it, because I knew him the best. He knew me the best. But now I could probably just assume that it was because he was sorry and he just didn't have the courage to tell me the situation. I guess not. But point being, like, time went on and I just forgot about him. But at the moment, you could see why I would have been really upset at him, right? Think about a family member abandoning you without a word, right? That's how I felt. That's why I felt like I had to protect my members against everyone, and I became super protective, and I got to a point where I just hit the ceiling and I couldn't do it anymore. And, like, yeah, I think that's essentially why I couldn't renew my contract too. It's just like I was done giving everything I fucking have to people. I couldn't do it anymore. Lex. He didn't have the heart to tell you what he's been going through. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what maybe he manifested the lyrics to Cold through me somehow, through the Holy Ghost. But yeah. Anyways, but by the way, after that podcast dropped, we connected and immediately we talked. I told him what's up. I was like, yo, you know why I would have, like, I don't think about you that way. And by the way, I didn't, like, unfollow you or anything. I just nothinged you. I didn't think about you. I just had too much on my plate. I, like, had too much to think about and too much shit to, like, take care of. I didn't think about you that way anymore because you didn't put in the effort, so I didn't put the effort back because, you know, again, like, you know exactly what the fuck is going on. And he just said, you know, he said he was sorry. So I was like, okay, so, but the reason why we connected at first, I said, hey, I'm not, like, talking to you right now because I want to be buddy-buddy with you, or, like, I want to be your best friend. I just want you to never, like, get the wrong impression. Like, why, like, you need to know what the fuck happened, and I need to know your side of the story. But by the way, it was kind of funny, like, because it took him having to go to a podcast to air that out to, like, he could have really seriously just hit me up about it. But, it is what it is. But he, you know, that's that. Now we're cool. Everything's good now. Like, he very recently, like, we, DM'd each other. Like, he wanted to see how I'm doing. I was like, I'm good. You good? That's where we're at. But you know where that comes from? That awkwardness? That awkwardness comes from a place of love because we know exactly what we went through. We know every bit of the intimate details of how we grew up, all the bullshit we went through. That's what real brothers can do. Like, even with all the bullshit we go through, and even within, like, the situation where everything's not really super solid, we care for each other enough to the point that we know, like, why they're saying something. Like, I know exactly how uncomfortable it is for him to say anything to me right now. But for him to have the courage now to even message me like that, and the courage it took even for me myself to open back up and be like, you know what? Yeah, we're cool. It's because we know what the fuck we have history, right? So, okay, I mean, that should clear up everything, right? All the bullshit, all the questions that I'm sure you guys had if you guys were old 24K fans about, like, me and Dale and all that stuff. We're fucking cool. Like, everything's chill, all right? Again, like, I just told you the fucking, like, actually, the funny thing is I could go on and on because that's, like, the shortest version of the story, by the way. But, Oh man, I completely got off the subject because there was a question I needed to answer, but I started talking about this thing because it connected some way. Oh yeah, but what I was saying was that's why again I can't. It's hard for me to be in contact with all the members right now because this other guy literally split up the whole group. There's a number of members that think I won't talk about the bullshit. I will never talk about the lie he made up. He made up a lie about me, and he thinks the certain members think that I did that. But the funny thing was ᴄᴏʀභύ, who's my fucking homie, he confronted that one member about it. He's like, yo, you know that's all bullshit, right? And I guess he got to the point where it's like, yeah, now I know, but now it's been too long. And it's just like, what's the point of trying to reconnect with him? So I was like, after I heard that, I was like, yeah, fuck that guy then. Like, it's a shame that I gave so much effort into like keeping the team together like that sometimes when I think about that. But at the same time, it's just like, that's the only guy who really, really fucked it up for me. Like, that guy really fucked it up, like, mentally. Yeah, and also, you guys said, yeah, that's a real friend. ᴄᴏʀභ's a real friend. By the way, I love him even more for being... Like, if you guys know anything about ᴄᴏʀභ, that guy is, like, no fucking filter. And I love that about him. I fucking love that about him. Like, and he told me exactly what the fuck is up. Like, he didn't sugarcoat anything. He told me exactly how he responded. He told him exactly how I responded. And he told me how he responded, right? And I know word for word there's no way that guy sugarcoated anything because... anyways, yeah. So, lost my train of thought, but... what was I saying? Yeah. My point, I'm jealous, right? My point is that I'm jealous of, say like Lex, Christian, Eddie, like some of these guys who were able to like, even Youngjun now, like they're all able to like meet up with all their members and shit, and like such a beautiful fucking thing. Like it fucking hurts me when I think about that because ᴄᴏʀභ and I, like about a year ago, I think we had like a real deep conversation about that, like on the phone, about how shitty this situation is. And that situation happening because of that one specific person, right? Yeah. So, yeah. I'm super done talking about this, man. Like, hey, Dre, what's good, bro? I can take on 8 dudes. Hey, man, how you doing, bro? Nah, we good. There's no need for violence. There's no need for any of this bullshit. The only reason I was talking about this, Dre, was it's just like it was like an ongoing question for a very fucking long time, but I had good reason as to why I could talk about a part of it today. So, well, not today specifically, but I just haven't been on live for a fucking long ass time. So, yeah. Someone said, let's talk about donuts. Oh, yeah. Is Lex still on the... Hold up. Is Lex still here? It's not working. Hold up. I invited him, but I don't know if he's still here. Oh, he's still here. Except what the fuck? Bro, you can't turn off your camera?
This is my ceiling.
Huh?
My ceiling.
We don't see anything. We don't even see your ceiling, bro.
You don't need to see my ceiling.
What the hell? How you doing, bro?
Good, man.
Tell...
Korea's playing World Cup in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I need to go soon. Man, you got anything to tell these folks about... You got anything to tell these folks about your past shit?
I don't know, man. Like, just don't have the heart to tell you what I've been going through.
Oh, man. By the way, you're still on good terms with all your members, though, right?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of little shickies.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking jealous, bro. I'm just jealous.
I was supposed to meet them yesterday, but I overslept, so I'm gonna see them next time.
Good job, bro. I'm gonna just show my ceiling too because you're not giving the effort to show your face. So all these people who were excited to see you, you just fucked it up fucked up this whole joint life for them. Guys, you guys could give Alex all the shit because he's the reason why we're showing you our ceilings instead of our faces and being interactive with you.
And now the heart to tell you what I've been going through. Yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, I'm sending Alex the instrumental to Colt, so he's gonna be recording the song. Oh shit! Hey, I could show you that part of my head. What's good, bro? People getting mad. Lex is showing you his eyebrows. Bro, you stupid, man.
And
Okay, I don't have the energy to do this, bro. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed already, Lex doesn't need to ever talk to me when we're talking on the phone or whenever we're on the phone together. He could entertain himself just by talking to himself.
oh yeah, I was just looking at myself.
Yeah, exactly. You're on live with me and you have people watching you and that's what you're doing right now.
I can't see myself because the comps are in the way. It's okay.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. You got anything you want to tell these people? A lot of these are your fans, man.
I just want to say I'm proud of everyone. And
Dude, we proud of you too, bye.
And don't be cold, and you guys should have the heart to tell what you've been going through.
You guys should have the heart to tell somebody? Yeah, I guess, I suppose.
You guys should have the heart to tell people what you're going through. And take them to a place that's been so blue.
Dude, Lex, we proud of you, bro.
Yeah, take them to a place where it's been so blue. And I think he was talking about the ocean or something, but
Lex, we proud of you, bro.
actually no, he was telling you guys to go listen to my song Moody Blues. But that's what the actual lyrics are.
Hold up.
Listen to Moody Blues. That's what the actual lyrics. But then he changed it.
Hold up.
That's really loud. Holy shit.
Is it? Yo, this is such a good song, bro.
Song's copyrighted. The song's copyrighted.
Yeah. I got kicked off my live twice for playing like music, bro.
Yeah, my songs are copyrighted, so you gotta get permission.
It's bullshit, man. Dude, I'm gonna sign off, man.
Gotta go watch the game, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna have it play on the side. I need to work, bro.
Korea versus Brazil. Neymar versus Son.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big soccer person, so.
Me too. I don't know shit about soccer, but
Yeah, about the Nets, bro. How about them Nets?
yeah, I stopped watching basketball.
Oh, well, that's too bad for you. It's getting fun again. The Nets were doing pretty good last time I checked.
I don't know. I was too heartbroken to watch.
Oh. All right, bro. I gotta go.
Bye.
I'll see you soon, brother. I'll see you.
Tomorrow.
Is it Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh yeah, it's not tomorrow. What am I talking about?
Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday.
Okay, I'll see you Wednesday, bro.
Yeah. Man, I think I'm an introvert.
No, you're not, but okay. I'll see you soon, brother.
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody there?
I hope that was fun for you guys. I gotta get going. I feel like I wasted so much energy talking about the bullshit, which I don't regret, by the way. I had fun talking about it in a sense because rather than fun, it helped me kind of clear the air for I'm sure a lot of you guys. So yeah. Show a lot of love to Lex. Go check out Moody Blues. Go check out Not Fair. Go check out Black. And also, if you haven't already, go check out Cold. Go check out Burn. It's really, really good to connect with you guys again. You guys are beautiful, beautiful people. Life would be a lot more meaningless without y'all. Super, super duper thankful for every one of y'all. And yeah, take care. And I hope to connect with y'all again very soon. Love y'all. And very lastly, if you guys are watching the World Cup, whoever you guys are rooting for, I hope the best. I mean, if you guys actually care, like, hope your team wins. Hope your country wins. Hope your players show out for your country. And yeah. I'm terrible at ending lives, by the way. Yeah. Love y'all. Have a good time.